A very good morning, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are taking a look on something very important. It seems as if the military generals, they are losing power as each day passes. Yesterday or last night, Comrade Geza came and addressed the military generals. He addressed the Sanyatwe, he addressed the General Chiwenga, he addressed General Rugeje, he addressed Valerio Sibanda, and he said that these people should consider removing Emerson Mnangagwa because they're the ones who placed him there. But what is very, very important is to note that these are the comrades who have been part and parcel of the problem. The biggest question to Comrade Geza is, who must be the next president? I think that Comrade Geza has done everything he can, and he started well and is still going. But the biggest issue is who must take over from Emerson Mnangagwa, because the issue is not about Emerson going. The issue is about who takes over. The people no longer need Emerson, no longer need ZANU-PF. So if the generals do not understand this, it continues to be the problem. Let me show you one of the headlines which was there, at a certain point in time. When you look at this picture, it was reported by the Masvingo Mirror that Rugeje threatened the repeat of 2008. In 2008, these people killed, these people maimed, these people terrorized people, voters who had voted for Morgan Tsvangirai. Robert Mugabe years later admitted that Morgan Tsvangirai won by 73%. And it's true, because if you combine the votes of Morgan Tsvangirai, if you combine the votes of, the seats of Morgan Tsvangirai and the seats of MDC, which was led by Weshman Ncube then, you could see that the opposition had won. But if you look at the votes which were gotten by the MDC and Ncube presidential election, number votes, then Morgan Tsvangirai won that election, but it was manipulated. And Emerson is on record clearly stating that even though culture change, where is the proof kuti vanga vakarohwa election? Go to Didmas Mtasa, vana Rugare Gumbo, vana Elliot Manyika. Both of them, they were preparing to leave vanga visa zvinhu offices according to Emerson Mnangagwa, but is the one who said, guys, come back, because he was coordinating with the generals, liaising with the generals. 27 June Mugabe office was the slogan, and it was not easy. It was not easy for the people. Morgan Tsvangirai had to withdraw from that election, but it was too late. And everything else. So when you look at the generals right now, they don't have public support because they made another mistake in 2018 when they failed to force Emerson to bring a transitional government, which was going to oversee the running of the elections freely, fairly, and credibly. What it means is people now need somebody who they can trust. So as long as Comrade Geza continues not to mention the person who can be trusted by the people, you will continue to do whatever which is happening. And the appeal he is making to General Chiwenga and other generals, personally, I don't think that these generals are now capable. Why? It's because there is now a disconnection between the top military generals and the bottom military generals. When you look at the people he mentioned, this is a group of generals. There is another group of generals. Then, then there is a group of young soldiers who are hungry. So when you look at the interests, a group Rana General Chiwenga, the interests, a group Rikujga, and the interest of the young soldiers, then you could see that there is a lot. However, President Yosu Chamisa is coming back into the political arena. We have seen him, he addressed a certain meeting, I think in Harare, and there were just a lot of leaders, Bangavariko, and the mood was something else. And I'm told in a new direction. It seems as if they're taking a new leaf kuti vaone kuti zvinhu zvogadziriswa sei munyika yeZimbabwe. So whoever is going to align with President Advocate Nelson Chamisa, I believe that is going to win. This is what I believe in. So Comrade Geza, musi vanongomuka vachiti no, isisu taona kuti ava vese vazvitadza, mauto akazvitadza, magenerals vanachiwenga vakazvitadza, saka ngatimboendai kumukomana. The day he comes and says so, you are going to see a change in terms of everything. You see that things will be done differently. Because Vana Comrade Rugeja, on the screen, he threatened the repeat of 2008. Those people, such kind of people, are the people who are going to ngava uye vabvise Mnangagwa. They will never get public support because vanhu vanovaziva. So the only way is to say ngatichimirai kumashure kwemukomana. Even the soldiers vasiri kuguta, they will come behind mukomana, I'm telling you. So that is the only way to go. So generals, they're fast losing power, and there are certain people or some people who still believe kuti vana general they are still powerful. In my own view, I believe with these people, they were neutralized, and it's only somebody with the people, the backing of the people and the backing of the junior military soldiers who is going to emerge victorious. Even if you go to the police, to the CIA, or everywhere, it's just that those are the people who give wrong orders. And you cannot resist the order, something follows you. And Unangor one, that is the biggest problem which we have. So if President Chamisa comes back into the game, I've seen a lot of reactions, but why now? But if he comes back into the game, then you see things changing for the good. Thank you very much, everybody. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.